you tell us what's coming up this season? Anything you can share?
No, we are never able to answer that question, only because you should know by now that the scripts come out very slowly and they don't tell us a thing. And I think you all have the idea in the entertainment journalism world that we are somehow included in planning and development of a series or whatever. That could not be further from the truth. We get called up one day in July and asked to come and shoot, and with any luck we'll get a script the night before and we'll go shoot it.
Somehow you still know your lines every time, right?
And give great performances.
He's remarkable at that. I have to work at it.
I was saying, I have a burning question here from one of my writers. She is dying to know how you two prepare for scenes with Bear.
I watch The Simpsons.
You watch The Simpsons?
That's my favorite show right there.
Oh, I will always wear the shirt on Simpsons Day for Comic-Con.
There is no way to prepare, that I've found out, to prepare for scenes with Bear, except to really have the lines solidly, because it's going to be, once you start shooting, it's going to be very distracting. The takes you do with the dog, because then you have two things on your hands. You're trying to play the scene and get the lines right, but you're also wrestling with a wiggly animal that wants to pull you out of frame, or get in your pocket to find scraps of food, all of that. And may I mention, the linings of my beautiful suits are now all powdered with dog treat residue.
When people see him, they say, "Where's Bear?" And they see me, they say, "Where's Finch?"
He's a good dog, though. He's a national champion obedience dog.
Did he win a world championship?
I haven't heard.
I know he was up for worlds too.
Well, I just know the fans absolutely love him. I mean, he's got his own Twitter account,
That doesn't surprise me.
What do you think the emotional reaction will be when the show comes back to the machine not being where the machine was supposed to be?
It's a great puzzle, a great mystery, and
It's probably in Utah.
a thing very troubling to Mr. Finch. But it's out of his hands now. Well, we don't know. That will be a developing storyline. Mr. Finch doesn't know where the machine is, but he programmed the machine, so he'll have some sense of what the machine is capable of, or what its instincts or inclinations might be. That'll be intriguing. I hope that's one of our big storylines this season.
Do you suspect that they'll have any control over it anymore? Because previously he had built in back doors and things like that to fail-safes to maintain some sort of control. The machine's a little more self-aware, or at least has a sense of self-preservation. Do you think it'll just operate on its own, or will there be any control over it anymore?
Well, Mr. Finch would say, I never have had any control over it since I locked it up and gave it away. I understand its workings. I know what I put in there, but I think all this business of it being sentient, or being moving itself around, taking independent action. And somebody said today at the panel, having the capacity to mail itself places. I think that's a new idea to us as viewers, and to Mr. Finch as well. It's a cool idea.